forward, 6'8", number 9, Patrick Williams. A 6'4" guard, number 12, a 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. At guard, 6'6", number 8, Zach Lavine. Starting at small forward, at 6'6", number 11, DeMar DeRozan. Your Chicago Bulls head coach is Billy Donovan. This is your Chicago Bulls.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard. And for Chicago, Lavine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. And after a long offseason, NBA basketball is back. Doris, 2 of the best words in hoops. Opening night.
I've been waiting for tonight for months, BA. The start of a long, incredible journey that is the NBA season. We know there will be twists and turns. Tonight won't make a season, but boy, it's good to be back.
Pass to Leonard. Jackson outside. Back to George. Now Zubac. Clock at 6. From about 19. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Lavine. Here's Dosunmu. Shoots. And he hits the jumper.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple.
Reggie Jackson.
Well, the ability to catch and shoot. The rise and fire from Reggie Jackson on point.
Here's Dosunmu. And here's DeRozan. Outside Lavine. Now DeRozan. Last game we saw him with 32 points. From 15 feet away, Paul George pulls down the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You see, you can't be too physical with Marcus Morris. This guy is so strong, and he's so good at drawing the foul.
Something you can't deny about Marcus Morris. He is a passionate player.
On and off the court, this guy is highly competitive. He's a leader in the locker room. His playing style, to me, would fit with any organization. Smart and tough.
That free throw good for Morris. Last year, the Clippers finishing 8th in the West. However, they missed the playoffs, Doris.
Right, B.A., but keep in mind, they didn't have Kawhi for the entire season. No Paul George for most of the season. In fact, I thought Ty Lue did an incredible coaching job getting that team to the 8th spot. They just went on to lose 2 tough games in the play-in tournament.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach Lavine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Now here's George. Leonard outside. Back to George. Jackson outside. From downtown. Can't hit that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And the foul on Marcus Morris.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Vucevic finds DeRozan. Back to Vucevic. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
This guy's so polished inside. Nikola Vucevic great at being assertive and earning these
At the line
fouls.
for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
So hits one and misses one at the line. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Now here's Lavine. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Zubac. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Lavine. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And here's Vucevic. He's guarded by Zubac. Count that one.
Well, Vucevic understands that the mid-range is a part of his game that he can go to at any point.
George passes to Zubac. Jackson outside. George with it. Now here's Leonard. Back to George. Pass to Zubac. Up top, Morris. Just 5 on the clock. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Williams with it. Guarded by Morris. Williams misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's George. Back to Jackson. Leonard passes to Morris. To the middle. Jackson. The shot no good. Lavine with some nice D. DeRozan against Leonard. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Wow, that vertical is unbelievable. DeRozan pulls off the jam. Those poor defenders.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to George. Soft touch off the glass.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Knocked loose. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Jackson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jackson's got 5 points.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Here's DeSumo. Defended by Jackson. Back to Lavine. Unloads. They get it again. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
What you love about Nikola Vucevic is every night you know he's going to play hard, and he's going to do whatever it takes to win. You love playing with teammates like that, guys.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Leonard passes to Jackson. Now Zubac. Pass to George. Leonard outside. The three. No good there. Now Chicago takes it the other way. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are always made, and we'll see how they match up this time around.
Now here's Lavine. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
We're talking about a 3-level score. Right now, Zach Lavine getting to the painted area, high percentage finish.
Back to Jackson. Shoots over to Sumu. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
DeRozan finds Vucevic. Here's DeSumo. DeRozan outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Lavine. Launches a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
George passes to Leonard. Shoots over to Sumu. And it's DeSumo with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Great D that time from Zubac.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Precision pass into the post.
Timeout.
Well-earned assist.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Here's DeSumo. Outside Lavine. From behind the arc. Bulls keep it alive.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Leonard against DeRozan. Here's George. And George with the jam.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has improved his passing ability on time and on target. Yes, sir.
Outside Lavine. Here's DeSumo. Defended by Jackson. Zubac against Vucevic. Back to Lavine. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lavine's got his 2nd basket of the game.
The team doing what it can to get the ball into Lavine's hands. You see why.
Well, Grant, one thing Lavine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Chicago making some changes. Jones comes in for Williams. And Dragic has subbed in for DeSumo. Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Powell comes in for Jackson. Now here's Leonard. Pass to Powell. Beyond the arc. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Powell against Dragic. Back to Lavine. Puts it up. Nails the wide-open jumper. Lavine's got 6.
Well, Dragic has such an incredible feel for the game. Understands where to deliver the pass and when.
George against Lavine. And foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For Chicago, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Lavine passes to DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Vucevic. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Good on the shot. He has 6.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Vucevic with it. Basket counts.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Here's Powell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Goran Dragic.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. And boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
The first free throw is good. And you talk about Powell's athleticism, Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Lavine. And so Powell nails them both.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. The open shot, DeRozan, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's mid-range game is as good as it gets in the NBA, and the textbook pretty jumper. Go to work, DeMar.
Here's Mann. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Good work defensively by DeRozan. Chicago has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Dragic. Outside White. Now here's Drummond. Covered by Covington. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, that takes a lot of force to finish through that kind of contact. Drummond able to do so, though.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
That one misses for Drummond.
Boy, one thing you can say about Andre Drummond, he is so steady. Statistically, it's the same story every year. Well known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Outside White. Pass to Drummond. And here is DeRozan. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And George with some nice D. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Covington. Oh, Drummond with the block.
Andre Drummond in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor. Big-time defensive block.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Powell with a steal. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing man. Back to Powell. Oh, Oh, Drummond with the block.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Please welcome to the court,
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Chicago trailing here. And so in the game for the Clippers, Marcus Morris out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Amir Coffey. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Man in at the shooting guard position. Dosunmu's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by White. And here's Chicago. Here's Caruso. Offensive board. Drummond off target at the rim. And for the Clippers, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Inside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
This guy's so clever at getting defenders to bite. Nicholas Batum draws the contact.
In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
First free throw is good.
One of the things I admire most about Nick Batum is how consistently he gives effort through 48 minutes. Plays with his head in the game and giving his all-out effort every play.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Bulls have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's Dosunmu. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Coffey. Now here's Batum. From outside, off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
With the teardrop, it's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Jackson. Caruso grabs the board for Chicago. They've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Drummond. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to Man. Here's Coffey. Jackson outside. And here's Morris. Now Batum. Hook loose. Ooh, rejected by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Clock at 2. Morris.
After some solid early shooting, they've kind of gone flat here in the second quarter.
Outside White. Caruso outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Batum. Shot misses. Good work defensively by Drummond. Jackson against Caruso. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Alex Caruso. At the line for two,
the free throw drops for Caruso. And Caruso drops them both. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Down low. Here's Batum. And that one drops for him. Batum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the ref could have blown the whistle there. Batum just plays right through the contact. Excellent finish.
Back to Tsumu. Caruso outside. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. A shot from the high post. Tries again. The shot by Drummond, no good. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting 41% in this game. Here's Morris. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Batum against White. Here's Coffey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Morris outside. Here's Mann. Williams defending. And that one's good. Man.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Outside White. Back to Caruso. Here's Tsumu. Defended by Jackson. Pass to White. No good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Steps back and shoots. Man, misses. Chicago trailing here. Here's Tsumu. Now Drummond, guarded by Morris. Drummond with the bucket. Drummond's got 6.
Well, this is where Drummond does the vast majority of his work. He's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. From the inbound. Coffey can't get it to go. And the Bulls shooting just under 40% from the field. And the jam by Drummond.
Andre Drummond showing you I am a vertical threat of the club. Look out.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Now here's Jackson. He has 7. Pass to Coffey.
Chicago foul. Andre Drummond. 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for the Clippers, Amir Coffey. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lavine in for White. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Morris. And the second free throw is good. Here's Dosunmu. Outside Lavine. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Connects from downtown. Vucevic has got 9.
Well, once a non-existent part of his game, right? Vucevic now is a threat from 3. You have to honor that shot.
Jackson. And the layup is good.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Dosunmu. And here is Vucevic. He's got 9. 6 on the shot clock. Right through the D for the layup. He's got 11.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Lavine. Back to Jackson. Here's Mann. He's covered by Lavine. Here's Mann, and he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Boy, a sliver of room. That's all he needed to get to the bucket. Nice, aggressive move, slipping and sliding his way through.
Here's Dosunmu. Out to the right wing. Here's Vucevic. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Lavine against George. Pass to Zubac. Vucevic with a steal. Caruso with it. To the paint. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Tonight you see why Vucevic was an all-star. Gifted scorer. Can carry an offense. This guy's got the whole package offensively.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Lovable's dance team.
Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Covington up top. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
How about the handle of Mr. Robert Covington? Nicely done on the dribble move. It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Zubac. Now George. Leonard outside. It's George on the wing. Here's Covington. Lays it up and banks it in. Covington's got 4 points this quarter. Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
BA, I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive a defensive force as we have seen.
At the line for the Bulls, Ayo Dosunmu. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Caruso. So he gets them both. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Leonard passes to Zubac. Over Vucevic. Zubac's shot is off. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. DeRozan against Leonard. He got a piece of it.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Lavine finds DeRozan. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Rebound by the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Powell passes to Covington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Tremendous job by Robert Covington to get the defense committed and draw the contact.
Shooting
nice.
for the Clippers, Robert Covington, taking 2 shots.
First one falls.
Think about Robert Covington's path to being a valuable asset on the NBA roster. A guy who was undrafted out of Tennessee State, begins his career in Philadelphia with a team that wasn't trying to win, and now has become the prototypical 3-and-D valuable asset.
Dragic has checked in for Dosunmu. And so he hits both. Chicago trailing here. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Lavine finds Dragic. Leonard against DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Here's Lavine for 3. Counted from distance. Lavine's got 9.
Boy, the form is beautiful from distance for Zach Lavine. The elbow position, the follow through, the snap of the wrist, it's all there.
Now here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Assist goes to
Leonard's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Dragic against Powell. Outside Lavine. Three-pointer, Vucevic. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 7 points in the game.
Well, you don't want to see Norman Powell settling for outside looks. Love when he goes to work down deep.
Back to Lavine. Outside Jones. And they pick up 2.
Jones Jr. From
We've got 1:08 left in the first half. George outside. Powell with it. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Pass to Zubac. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Lavine. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Paul George.
Zach Lavine wants to score it, and if you play with contact, he has no problem embracing that.
Zach Lavine. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Zach Lavine entered the league as an elite athlete and with instincts to score the basketball. But what you love is this guy wants to contribute to winning, and you see that by his willingness to compete on the defensive end.
Both free throws good from Lavine.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Powell. George with it. There's the 3. And the Clippers Clippers hit again from deep.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
DeRozan outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. On the wing, Jones. And it's good. Credit Lavine with the assist. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter. George against Lavine. The baseline J. George, no good. With his first shot attempt. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
52.
Clippers ahead. They lead by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Sue, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just had to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play the unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves an offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was all about the Clippers as the game got going. They put together some nice offensive stretches and at one point led by as many as 10. When the clock ran out in the first quarter, they were up by 8. And into the second quarter, momentum started to shift slightly as they gave up some of that lead, ending the half up 3. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second year.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Fans, make some noise.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nikola Vucevic has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. In it forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Zach Lavine out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. Dosunmu can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Lavine against George. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Lavine. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal
Everyone
foul.
in the building saw the
First
obvious
team
contact.
foul. At the line for Chicago, Ayo Dosunmu, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he can't hit the second. The Clippers in the lead. George outside. Out to Leonard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Bulls shooting at about 44% so far.
Boy, when we talk about those elite two-way threats, Paul George's name is certainly high on everyone's list.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Jackson down low. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. And we know how dominant George can be on both ends of the floor, Doris.
Well, consider he's a great scorer, a 3-level scorer, and then he's able to guard perimeter and post players. That combination of size, length, athleticism, he continues to be a major threat in this league.
And here are the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Bulls. Jackson outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Dosunmu's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Leonard after the basket by Chicago. Kicks it to George. Morris against Williams. Goes back up. And Zubac finishes inside. Zubac has got 10 points.
Well, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Pass to Williams. Over Morris. Williams misses. The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. It's George on the wing. He's covered by Lavine. Here's Morris. Oh, the slam dunk by Morris.
Assisted.
Well, it's 6'9", with good athleticism. Dunking, not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
Now here's Vucevic. 18 points for him. Oh, can't answer back with his own dunk.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Chicago trailing here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Clippers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Jackson finds George. Now here's Morris, and here's Leonard, defended by DeRozan. Pass to Zubac. Leonard against DeRozan. Count it. Now it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Outside Lavine. Here's Dosunmu. It's Vucevic, high post. The Bulls need to get off a shot. DeRozan for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Morris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Jackson, 11 points in the game. Back to Leonard. Pass to George. Wide open look. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Now here's DeRozan. Vucevic with it. He's guarded by Zubac. Leonard against DeRozan. And he makes it. DeRozan's got 6.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
Pass to Leonard. Now George. Now here's Morris. He's covered by Lavine. Shot is up. And it falls all over the rim and in. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Reggie Jackson, because he caught his rhythm, folks, he's just got his foot on the gas pedal. Defense better figure this out quick.
Pass to Vucevic. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. And here is Morris. He buries it from 3.
Morris Sr.
And now it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
Really good job anticipating the rising fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, in December of the 21-22 season, the NBA set a record for most players used in a season. Doris, what'd you learn from seeing so many new guys?
I think the exciting part of that, Brian, is the fact that the G League is now an integral part of each organization. You have the opportunity to bring guys up and down between that lower level and the NBA. It affords guys who maybe are getting spotty time in the NBA level to continue to enhance their skill.
Now here's Lavine. He's got 11.
You know, I like that mentality by Lavine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps, getting the ball inside.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
That free throw good from Lavine. He's perfect from the line this time. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-4 run. Jackson finds Zubac, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Lavine. 13 points in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. From the arc. That shot off. And Los Angeles the other way now. Morris down low. Williams defending. Second chance shot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
For the Clippers, Marcus Morris Sr. 2 shots.
That free throw good for Morris. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Lavine against George. He's still feeling it. That one rolls around and rims out. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. And the shot goes in.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Dosunmu. And here's Lavine. 13 points in the game. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Jackson outside. And it's Chicago with a board. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. Pass to Jackson. Vucevic against Leonard. To the inside. Puts up the 8-footer. Here's Zubac. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Chicago making some changes. Jones comes in for Williams. And Dragic is subbed in for Dosunmu. Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Jackson. Outside Lavine. And George with some nice D.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's George. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Powell passes to Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to George. Lets the 3 fly. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 14.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So make some noise!
Here's Dragic. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And stolen by Covington. Powell outside. George with it. Takes the 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Dragic outside. Outside for Lavine to stop the run. Hits the trifecta. Lavine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Powell.
Well, DeMar DeRozan, really strong effort on the defensive end, pays off by sending that opportunity back.
Here's Dragic. Oh, Covington with a block. And he gets it back.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for Chicago, Goran Dragic. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Goran Dragic is such a wily veteran, both of NBA and international play. He's a guy that doesn't let pressure get to him.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Zach Lavine. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Batum is checked in for Zubac. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's George. He's got 17.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third quarter here. Down low. Powell against White. 5 on the clock. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
And the Clippers making a change here. Man's checked in.
Powell. Shooting 1.
That one falls for Powell. Chicago's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Dragic passes to DeRozan. Dragic against Powell. Pass to Drummond. Shots blocked.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
.119 left in the third, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Powell passes to George. No good with the triple. And the Bulls shooting only 39% so far in the game. Now here's Jones. He's got 5. Dragic passes to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Not going to go that time. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Powell finds George. Jones against Powell. Here's Mann. Drills it from deep. Mann's got 10 points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Now here's Drummond. Give him 8 points now. Dragic outside. From outside the arc. And they'll get another chance. Drummond passes to DeRozan. Second chance effort. And George with some nice D. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Clippers, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter, 3 for the game. We'll be right back with you shortly. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, Los Angeles shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Reggie Jackson, Nicholas Batum out there with Marcus Morris. Then there's Amir Coffey, and it's Mann in at the 2-guard spot.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Jackson, pass to Mann. That one goes in.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Chicago now. Now here's White. Here's DeSumo. Floats one, and he lays it in.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Pass to Mann. Back to Jackson. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams passes to Caruso. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. The Sunmu for 3. He drops it from range.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Pass to Coffey. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Caruso finds White. Here's DeSumo, defended by Jackson. White, the pass to Caruso. Bulls keep it alive. Pass to DeSumo. Nails it from beyond the arc. DeSumu's got 9 points here in the second half.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
On the wing man, he's guarded by White. Fires for three. Caruso grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Outside White. Here's DeSumo, defended by Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Ayo Dosunmu. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to man. Here's Coffey. Caruso grabs the board. Caruso's got his 4th rebound in this one. Drummond, high post. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Caruso. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Back to Jackson. Batum outside. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3. And the Clippers lead by 14.
And they keep attacking from the 3-point range here in the second half.
Pass to DeSumo. Back to Caruso. Here's Williams. Jam by Drummond.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Here's man. Over Drummond. Man misses. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Pass to White. And here is Williams. Guarded by Morris. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Chicago, Patrick Williams. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Pass to Coffey. Back to Jackson. To the middle. Pulls it. That one's good from Morris. On the assist from Jackson. That gives him a double-double in this one. DeSumo on the wing. Outside White. Back to DeSumo. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Jackson. And the basket by DeSumo. DeSumu's got 19 points.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Please welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls.
Some changes for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. DeRozan comes in for Caruso. And it's Zach Lavine in for White. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He said, we've got the upper hand, so let's not waste it. Keep getting stops. Keep finding buckets. So the message is, it's not over yet. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
It's on Zach Lavine.
Push the action a little bit. Paul George right now challenging defenders to stop him.
Paul George at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
What we know about Paul George, guys, is he's been a dominant force on both ends of the floor. He's proven he can be a #1 scorer. He has also proven he can guard the opponent's best scorer.
George hits them both. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Lavine passes to DeRozan. Now Vucevic. Pass to DeSumo. Now Lavine. Clock at 6. And here is Vucevic. From deep three-point range. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris has got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Jackson. Takes a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Outside Lavine. Pass to DeSumo. Kicks it to DeRozan. Ooh, poked away. Here's DeSumo. It's rebounded by Morris. Morris has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. George passes to Leonard. Tries a 10-footer. And again, it's the Clippers.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
Outside Lavine. Back to DeRozan. To the paint. Here's DeSumo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Leonard on the wing. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like this has become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
All right, time to present our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Here's Dosunmu. Outside Lavine. Back to Dosunmu to end the drought. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Lavine. Lavine's got 5 assists in the game. Jackson, the pass to George. Now Jackson. To the inside. The fader. A nice shot by Zubac. And the Clippers lead by 19.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Dosunmu. Here's Lavine for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. George, right side. And again, it's the Clippers.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him.
DeRozan with the ball. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Williams, guarded by Morris. Williams misses.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Williams finds DeRozan. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. George outside. Leonard outside. Back to Jackson. From deep. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, over the years, Reggie Jackson's improvement as a range shooter has really unlocked his game.
Pass to DeRozan. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
Pass to Dosunmu. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
Third personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Bulls, Dosunmu. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. No good on the second free throw.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Clippers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Paul George.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
It doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Lavine. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
What a fantastic finish by Zach Lavine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
George outside. Leonard against DeRozan. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
This guy turned himself into one of the league's top talents. Kawhi Leonard continues to be a dominant two-way force.
And so he makes both from the line. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Back to Dosunmu. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to DeRozan. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And great job to establish position and square up.
12 seconds left in the game. And here's Lavine. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kawhi, you're a lead at both ends of the court. How tough is it to carry the scoring load and have such a responsibility defensively?
It's very difficult. You know, your mind's on the whole game, 48 minutes. But, you know, my teammates get me in the groove, give me the energy to keep fighting throughout the whole 48 minutes.
You can never take a break mentally or physically to be great on both ends, and that's something you've worked so hard for. Congrats on the win tonight.